Hello and welcome back to Terraforming Mars solo challenge. Unless I see something that's like a crazy one card run, which I don't see, uh, I'm excited to jump into this. What can we do? So obviously these two cards go together, and if you had a little bit more, Extreme Cold Fungus can do a lot of work for you. What does Tharsis give us? A real huge need for energy. But like, I don't see, like, this is pretty weak sauce. I like the nuke too, honestly. I feel like that helps us in some ways. I love this spot for that early Tharsis city, but I always feel bad because we end up with the opportunity to get that mine that's cheap often. And, it just doesn't really come together. But I think the early thing I want to do here is I grabbed a lot of cards, yes. But really, I would like to get the building industries, I think is what it's called. Because 2 steel production for Tharsis is what I'm picking because first of all, I grabbed a bunch of science cards because I love science. Second of all, grab Nuclear Zone and Extreme Cold Fungus because this one helps me terraform. This one opens up a lot of really great synergies. And lastly, I grab Building Industries because production is good, but generally as Tharsis Republic, you want to build cities, which cost steel because they have building tags. And then they generate extra income and money back and yada yada. So, like, these are good because we're going to need energy as well. I do have a single titanium, but I think that I don't worry about it and just use it now. I have a card that makes my resources worth more. Advanced Alloys. Love Advanced Alloys. But it's not worth playing to save $1 by getting your titanium to be worth a little bit more. It'll be worth a lot if we stockpile a lot of resources and then, use them all at once. Copy a building tag. We could copy Building Industries. Media Group is fine. Sure. I mean, really though, I think what I want to do first... Well, no, that's income. Can I do both of these? Yes. So I do this. I copy my Building Industries. Now we have lots of steel income. Then the steel income is worth an extra $1. And then we'll overpay in steel by just $1 of value so that we can get a card every turn for a leftover energy. GHG factories, there you go. And this is where you can really see the energy tags or the energy production coming in handy for things like GHG. The extra energy gives us a card, yada yada. We aren't looking for any of this right now. I do like nitrogen-rich asteroid, but we're not doing a city or rather a plant strategy now in the near future. This card's pretty well free for me to play. How many science tags do we have? 3. So these science tags give me enough for this science card, but I'll be short a little bit of cash monies. But I know I'm never going to play underground detonations because it's bad. Unless you're, Helion playing it in turn 1. And even then, it's okay. So we do that. Then we get the mass converter. 6 more energy. And then I'll overpay in steel again. Just by $1. We're still getting value out of our advanced alloys for sure. Oh, and I should have grabbed this card first. That was a misplay, a mistake. 4 energy to get a bunch of plant stuff. This is what we're doing next turn, I think. We just got 6 energy. Now we're going to trash it all for a bunch of plants and terraforming rating. We would really kill for like a city card. But it doesn't look like that's what we're going to get. Do we have Earth tags? We could have up to 3 this turn, but we wouldn't really be able to play all this stuff. It's still early days, so I like the idea of doing this. The question is only, do we take Industrial Center? I think so. That leaves us with enough to not really do anything other than buy the Industrial Center. But I think we do that anyway. Just trying to figure out, like, where can I put the Industrial Center? Oh, I do have enough for this. Do I really? Yeah, literally just... For some reason, I thought Magnetic Field Dome was out of reach, but we're kind of wealthy. Well, what's more important? Money or... I mean, this is 3 income because of the 3 TR. We lose a bunch of energy income, but I'm willing to do that trade. Because that's plants, and plants are really what we're going to need. So next turn, I'm going to focus on getting those earth cards down. We should have 20 bucks coming in, yeah. That's another reason if we had held off on buying that card, then, you know... Ooh, power plant. A couple of things go well. This is good as well. A lot of things here are good, but if we don't buy any, I can get both of these cards. I like the Industrial Center. I bought it for a reason. What if I got both of these cards? Then the question is, okay, so this is 11 and this is 10, but I can use some steel, so let's not buy any cards. Get a couple of heat bumps down. Get the acquired company. Do I want the steel production? I think I do. I think I want to put it here to get the steel back. Or here for a card. I like putting it, oh, or here even. I like opening my options up for where I can place things, but let's not put it around our own city, and let's get a card on this spot. Martian Rails. That's a... How much money will we have left? 4 bucks. Then we can use it for 3 bucks. So I think we do that. We Martian Rails. We activate Martian Rails. So that gives us 3 bucks. We buy a production of steel, which we'll probably do a couple of times. We're only on generation 6, and there's peroxide power, so if you're really worried about our energy income. We want to get cartels next turn, though. I said I was going to do earth tags this time. I only got 1. Really wanted more than that, but who knows, maybe we'll get earth office, and then waiting will have been brilliant. We did not get earth office. We did get a couple of good things, though. I don't want to grab mine. I like IO, but I don't think we're doing a Jovian strategy, so I'll leave it alone. Plantation's good too, but we already missed the space tag that gives you benefits for having lots of plant tags. So we can put that down for $1. Here for 2 plants, likely. Yeah, okay. So that uses another... Oh, I should have grabbed a card. What are you doing, Matt? What are you doing? Card. I'm not building another city this turn, which means I should grab my money now. 4 bucks. Okay. Where is it good to nuke? Another card, maybe? It's a decent city spot to lose. I don't want to give up any adjacency. So we're just going to nuke down here. Still Gen 7, so we still have a lot, you know, a lot of good times to roll here. Noctis City, don't mind if I do. But I'd rather take Cartel. No, I would not rather take Cartel. Yeah, it gets us a freaking granary this turn as well. I like to save it because next turn we're going to have 5 steel, which is like, you know, a good time for it. But it gives us more income. It gives us money back. It gives us the granary this turn. We can put in between our 3 cities now. Like, Like it's pretty high. And then we have to pass and not gain another steel income. Now, my problem is I actually should have bought the other one because now we're down to 1 energy income, which means I have to choose between getting $5 or 1 card. Probably take the $5. $6, $7. Yeah. Immigrant city. Put it up here for a point. We know we're gonna greenery through here, right? We always do. I wish I hadn't burned that spot. That would have been a decent, you know, gimme for a point. Then the research outpost. We're getting a lot of money and a lot of income for doing this, for the record. So we're going to place it here, and that allows this to all be worth points so we can play into it whenever we like. We're going to play peroxide power, because we need to get our power back up to 2. Going to play cartel. I know I could have grabbed a card, but I'm still leaning towards that $5. Because with $5, what can I get? I still like the extreme cold fungus, but we never got a card to synergize with it. You know, part of me wants to terraform, but it's only generation 8. Only have to panic at 10. I think I increase my steel production. And then we'll spend money going for points, you know, searching for life. We did not get it. $1 cost reduction's pretty okay, though. We're making lots of money. 18 income? Are you kidding me? Not to mention that there's so many cities on the board now. Where would we put this card? Here? Here, there's only $2 or 2-point spots for it. And it uses one of our energy incomes, which we cannot replace. So I'm not really for it. I like commercial district, but not today. Not now. Now we really need those cards, though. Card up, baby. What do we got? That's income, technically. Let's go for the Inventors Guild so we can look at a card and choose whether or not to buy it. This is a city, and it comes with income. It would give us more income because it's a city and we have immigrant stuff going on. It's a really expensive 3-point card, but I'm thinking I'm going to do it. Mostly because I'm crazy. Like, I don't think it was a good, like, card for winning, but I think it was a good card. Steal production. Gonna make a bunch of monies. We have enough left to do. I want to sell a card, but I think I want 1 more steel production. And we'll put this over here. We still don't have an ocean yet. Is the real big problem here. Like, it looks like things are okay, but the heat we're not really cooking the planet. And yikes. Energy though, take it. Grass, we'll take it. We need another card. Yikes. Okay. It's a little bit late, but maybe. Algae, we'll take it. Now the real question is here, do I just buy a bunch of oceans? Because we've got a couple of cards here that would all synergize with oceans. And if I do, like, obviously I want this card. We'll overpay in steel because we have a bunch of steel production that I definitely over. I'm going to do the indentured workers to get the extreme cold fungus, even though we don't have something that synergizes with it well. And then I think it's time to buy standard project aquifers, because just gotta Gotta move the needle on that. Let's not worry about our money by doing this. Our aquifer. And then we can, you know, put that to rest by building some grass. And I would like to build into this nook to get towards the double plant spots, get a bunch of monies back, that kind of stuff. Moss, mangrove, algae. So we got like a good oxygen thing coming. Magnetic field domes would have been a good grab for us. Sadly, it got burnt. All right, turn 11 now. So we got to keep terraforming. Use that money. Standard technology, please. We did not get it. Flooding is a cheap ocean. I'll take it. Business networks, fine. Infrastructure, uh-oh. Asteroids, good. Especially because we have titanium. Slow and steady on that front. I should have got the double cards. So we're going to do the flooding. And we're going to put it up here for 2 cards. We got to know what we got options on. Ammonia. It's like a chance at that. What if we do 1 more card draw? That's a really good use of our steel. We get actual money for it. 8 steel. We get some points, and then we can sell steel for money. Don't mind if I do. So this is a heat bump and half of a greenery for $23. I don't think there's actually that much value in it, but we're gonna have titanium, so I guess I will. Every little bit helps, right? But sadly, the microbes are wasted because we never got one of the microbe cards. But you know, you can't be too salty about that. You know, we put all the things in the right spot, and you know, the synergy didn't show up, and you have to be able to live with that when you're searching for some high scores and trying to do good. We'll get there. We'll get there. I really want algae, but I can't get it all. We'll get another plant. So we'll just do nitrolithic moss. We're up to really high plant income, that's for sure. And we still have a lot of, like, this is Gen 11. So we lost a freaking cheap ocean, though. That sucks. Let's go to the next round, see what's happening. We need oceans. Oceans are like the key here. The heat is, you know, we need heat as well. But, oh, there's Earth Office. Way late. I can't not take it, though. I always have to take it. Everything else I'll leave. But Earth Office, gotta take it. Before doing all these clicks, let's get a card. Olympus. I like science. Y'all know I like science. This costs us steel, so it's fine. And then Deimos down. Heyo. Sell steel for some money. Then let's heat this place up with Deimos. Damn, Deimos, back at it again with the white vans. Yo. Eat the planet here. Yum, yum. I'm going to build Earth Office. Don't even have a card for it. Just going to build it. This is 2 steel. Gives us, you know, a point and potentially a card in the future. This, I'm going to overspend steel on because we have plenty. Going to activate it to lose an energy income for a TR, which is a point and a little bit of income. We're going to make a plant because plants are good for you. We're going to look at our cards. Trees. It's a pretty fantastic card. we're going to go into here. And we're going to buy an aquifer. And put it here. We're going to go into here and score a little bit more money with our energy. Baby. And that unlocks algae, I'm quite sure. So we have 11 plant income now. And a lot of oxygen to go. This is a good spot for money and some plant. And I know... Oh, I can't get a second one this round. Oopsies. And then I'll search for life. Because, you know, we could do with 3 more points. And it's gone. Okay, Generation 13, we're starting to look pretty good. The oceans are coming together. The plants are freaking flying at us. And we got lots of cities. Lots of cities to put them around. Dome Crater, it is not too late. And we have steel. Not too late. And we have Protected Valley. Yo. We grab a card. Open City, don't mind if I do. Look at a card. Satellites, look at our game state real quick. 3 space tags. Do we have anything to spend our titanium on? No. So it's $3 to buy the card. We build it for free and we get $4 once. I'm going to go ahead and say no. Not worth the opportunity cost. This, natural preserve, I often, think about it, the merits, the science tag, ooh, you can use steel, yada, yada, yada. Comments, thankfully, always remind me, 4% oxygen, bro. What are you doing? Look at this, you're at 5. This, you can't even play it. Why are you considering it? Though. So that's right out the window. Huck that. We don't need our energy anymore. Or at least I'm going to pretend that we don't. Actually, energy this turn would never even become steel. Or not steel, heat. So there's really no need. We're not getting a friggin' microbe synergy. Not at this point. I don't believe it. If we do, then, I had no faith. And that's why we're going to lose. I think we build a city here. In fact, it's the most points. Why not? So, pew, 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 pew. 8 steel. Yo. Goes right here. Happy days. We get a bunch of stuff. Income. Yada, yada. We just need 2 energy so we can get our free card and stuff next turn. So we can't do the open city this turn. But I don't think we're going to be that high on oxygen. Maybe we will, though. This is a great one for us. We'll overpay again because we can, because we're rich. Goes right beside the sea. I was actually hoping for that specific card for that spot because I don't like putting that ocean down. Now that we have that city on the board, we might as well collect for city, which is $8. You got to take merchant rails when you're playing Tharsis because, believe me, you're going to want it. So I think I aquifer here and aquifer there. Plus we're getting a free one. We're limiting our options as far as if cards come up that give us 2 oceans, all of a sudden we don't need those cards anymore because we don't need 2 oceans. But if I get 2 plants, then I can get 1 plant. Oh no, because I don't know what is wrong with my order of operations, but we can't get a plant. Get a card though. I'll get a card. I'll get a card. Put more oceans around our city or processor. Don't have the energy for it. Nor do we really need the titanium. And I honestly don't think that we're going to need... Well, maybe we do need more oxygen, but... What do we want to do about it? I think we have to buy greeneries now. I'm fairly confident that this is the best return on investment. We're going to need... We're getting 2 heat bumps, so we're going to need 2 more heat bumps. But I'd rather wait till next turn and then just allow that to be, open in case we get a card that makes it useful. And we're not going to do the open city this turn because then we miss out on a free card. Or we miss out on collecting $8, which is less than the open city. We will be building it. And if we wait till next turn, we can spend more steel on it, which makes it more, quote-unquote free. So, you know, good times. Urbanized area is a fantastic card for us. Electrocatapult can't be played. Nuclear power is fine, but I don't think we need the energy because we have 2. And, well, technically we get a point if we get it, because we'll have enough to do our other action down here. So we're going to gain a card. Check what it is. That's a good one. It's cheap for us because we have Earth Office. Let's do that first. We have to pick 2. Mars University, yo. I don't mind Security Fleet or Food Factory. But Security Fleet, right now, I don't think I have any titanium cards. So I think that's a good use of our titanium. Then we look at a card. That's a cheap ocean. And it's extra cheap because it's a space card, it's a card, and it's an Earth tag, which are 3 different discounts. Now look at the top card. Viral Enhancers is science. And we would get an additional plant from that back, so not really a thing. Then we're going to sell that for $5. It's always worth more to sell it like that. We're going to trash one of these. We're going to... What do I not want? Power infrastructure or processor, a couple of cards like that. I'm going to do a Mars University. That'll get us a card and let us trash a card to gain a card. I don't want to say I'm acting cocky right now, but I'm acting a little bit cocky. Like, we haven't won yet. I'll do the clicks just to make people feel more at ease, but I do need another oxygen. Well, I have the mangroves, so it's pretty cheap to get. Not to mention I'm going to be doing the imported. Okay, so I do this. We'll get even more titanium to keep that other card free. And we'll just take 3 more plants. So we're 1 plant away, so we are good. I'm going to take this spot because it's worth 2 points. Now, the urbanized area, I'm putting here. Because that can be built between cities, which is, you know, convenient. Especially when it's a 3-point city location. And it makes another double-point greenery location. I don't even know where I'd put that open city is my only actual quote-unquote problem. If I build it, it probably would go here, and then I can greenery into the nook. I need this first. I'm worried about the heat bumps. So really, the question is, just do the heat bumps. We get money back for, you know, building cities and adjacencies to oceans, but let's not get too, you know, brainy on this. I forgot mangroves goes in a water location, so I could have planned a city down here, maybe. I don't know, I like, either way, I like a city there. It's worth a point for $13 because of our rebates. You know what, though? I'm an idiot. Not actually an idiot, but like I made a small mistake just now. Had I built the mangroves, I could have put it here for steel, which would have been worth $6. And if I have something like mining area, you know, why not put that here to get the steel back that you spend on it and a little bit of money. So there's a couple of optimization things I've messed up in my last round. I need a greenery here, and that's more important than a greenery here unless I can get both. See, the mangrove's worth a point as well. So let's just do that for the steel. It's fine. Then I'll do that mining area trick I was talking about. Get our steel right back and a little bit of, you know, whatever, money from the water. This is free because I spend my 3 titanium on it. Then I spend the titanium to make a ship. Then I make a plant. I don't know if that'll get us to a breakpoint or not. We would like to receive money for every city we have on the board, so it's $10. Thank you. We definitely get a greenery in the bonus build greenery space, so I'm gonna put this here. And in almost all cases, a greenery is worth more than building another city. Sorry, we don't have micro tags, right? No. So this is 1 plant production for $7. I don't think so. Let's search for life one more time. Lightning harvest, never got it. It's too bad. So greenery, right here. That's a that's a 2-point spot. Then we greenery, we only have 1-point spots, but if we put it here, we get more money back. And then can we sell cards? We can, but we're still $1 short. Oh, that's lame. Not $1 short, $2 short. So, had I not searched for life, we still would have not been able to get it. These aren't worth points. I mean, and we already have 16 plants, so this is definitely not worthwhile for building. $21. Anything you guys would like me to do with this money? Had I built this here and then not gotten that ocean adjacency, I think I might have had a little bit more money and could have built a greenery here instead of somewhere. But this one already had adjacency. I'm not sure. This felt pretty alright, though. So let's, I mean, not to mention the fact that we're about to go gangbusters on scoring points. So this is not a city, by the way. This is an industrial zone, so that doesn't actually give us adjacency. But we'll build here, and we'll close up our original capital, first city that we placed for free. And that looks pretty good. Why not? That's, means that someplace could have been better with a city had we built it like here and then... Nah, it's fine. 120. We're back. We are back. That's how you score high. 30 city points. My God. It was a pleasure serving. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.